there, welcome to The Good, the Bad, and the Tarot. This is going to be a general reading for the sign of Scorpio from December 21st through January 4th. So kind of a bi-weekly reading here. Again, it will be a general reading for my Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moons, and Scorpio Risings. I hope you guys have had a great holiday, have had some wonderful holidays, and are looking forward to the new year. I am preparing my love forecast, so those will be going up next. But this week I will not be doing any private readings because I do want to finish getting these general readings out this month for all the signs, and I have a few signs left for these general readings. So for the remainder of the signs, I will be posting this bi-weekly reading, which will be a general reading. And of course, if you have any questions, just leave me a comment below or email me at thegoodthebadandthetarot@gmail.com. So without further ado, let me focus on shuffling your cards. Okay, this card did just flip over. I do have the Six of Cups that just flipped over a little bit for me. Very beautiful card. Just talk about memories, reunions, kindness, fondness, a blast from the past, possibly. We shall see if it comes out in your reading. So, Spirit, what are the messages and energies for Scorpio, Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, and Scorpio Rising for December 21st through January 4th of 2016? This is for my Scorpios. What is going on with Scorpio, Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, and Scorpio Rising? Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, and Scorpio Rising. Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon. I'm just going to give the cards a couple more shuffles here. What are the messages for Scorpio, Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, and Scorpio Rising? This is for December 21st through January 4th, 2016. We have the Four of Cups reversed, the Page of Swords reversed, with the Six of Pentacles reversed, the Ten of Wands reversed, and the Ace of Pentacles in your past position. Going into the present, we have the Two of Pentacles, the Judgment card, Page of Cups. I just had deja vu recently, just as I was doing these cards, so feels like I've done this before. Going into the future, we have the King of Swords with the Six of Cups, the Knight of Cups with the Ace of Cups, and the Queen of Cups reversed with the Four of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. Okay, and your outcome is the Three of Cups reversed. So let's take a look at what's going on for my Scorpios. Okay. So, in your recent past, you have the Four of Cups here. And typically, this does talk about some restlessness or some dissatisfaction emotionally. I typically see this card when someone has withdrawn from a situation because they are not interested in what they're being offered. I also get boredom and most likely restlessness. So this is someone who's possibly been waiting for some sign, someone to give them a sign or someone to give them some emotional cue as to what to do next. And instead of sort of taking the initiative to either move on or to create the situation that they want to see. There's a passiveness about this card. It's sort of like they look resigned. There's just a feeling of resignation here. And so I feel as though in the recent past, this was last week probably, you might have been feeling a little bit emotionally dissatisfied about some situation that was not to your liking, Scorpio. And I do have the Page of Swords here in reverse with the Six of Pentacles. So I do see someone who has the air sign energy of a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius in your life. This is going to be a younger person. I don't like to put years on it, but if I was going to take a ganders, I would say 20s or 30s. Someone who acts young. And this could have been some delayed news or a message that was delayed coming to you, or you might have heard some news that was not to your liking, Scorpio. It seems that if this energy is your energy, what I'm also seeing is someone who, see, this is typically my spy card. This is someone who is checking up on someone else because they feel needy, because they're emotionally codependent on a response. So I feel that this Page of Swords energy is either you or someone in your life who is paranoid about getting news because they feel needy emotionally, like they aren't getting enough attention, which would make sense. But then I see with the Ten of Wands reversed that this burden is dropped. It's almost like you just decide to move on in your own direction. And tens do talk about an ending, so I feel that some cycle in your life has ended and you are no longer want to carry this burden, so you are moving forward. However, I feel that you have a lot of burdens and obligations that are stressing you out. So this card could just mean that you're just a little bit frazzled. You are a little bit frazzled or a little bit stressed. This would have been around Christmas time. This would have been around the holidays. And I see you have the Ace of Pentacles, so I see that you receive some gift or a new opportunity. This could be a new job, this could be a raise, this could be an investment that has borne fruit for you. And aces are portals into the major arcana, so they do open the door for greater energies to enter our lives, and they also bless the reading. So with this Ace of Pentacles, I do see some new opportunity or some new beginning, some new chapter starting for you, Scorpio, during this time period. And typically my Ace of Pentacles does represent a new beginning, either in the material world, or it can represent a financial blessing, a financial windfall. You may have just recently inherited some money or come into some money. You may have received a gift of money, or simply have given a new opportunity to start a new venture. Going into the present, we do have the Two of Pentacles. So here I see you keeping busy. This is the card of someone who is the agile juggler. They are balancing their energies. They are balancing things in their life. Finances seem to be going well. The only downside of this card is that you may be keeping busy for the sake of keeping busy. That is just doing things mindlessly to kind of keep your mind off of emotional or other concerns. And we have another major arcana here. Actually, this is the first major arcana that I have encountered in your reading so far. You have the Judgment card. So I see you reviewing your past and making a final decision about something, Scorpio. It seems as though you've come to a place where you really have reviewed everything and you're ready to mature, you're ready to make a transition. You are making a final decision about something here, and I think that you're also being critical about something in your life. I think you're weighing the pros and cons, and I think that you are ready to move forward. But what you need to do is to release the past. What has worked for you? What hasn't worked for you? What do you need to do in the future so that you have better outcomes? I see you making a decision here, and this is a decision that will have a very final impact, will have no recourse. So once you make this decision, there really is no going back for you. And here we have our first water sign. So this could very well be you. However, you are coming up as a page again. The pages are emotionally immature. They may not fully understand the weight of their own emotions, and so this can mean that you also just have lighthearted energy this month. You may just be feeling very playful, very in tune with your inner child. But this is also a card, a message about love. It could be a love message coming to you. There is a sweetness and an innocence in the way that you love Scorpio. And I also see that after this Judgment card, you are going to be starting a new phase in your life, a new beginning. You have the Fool. So I see you taking a leap of faith. And I see that you emotionally, I see you being very a bit naive here. But at the same time, I feel that you're just full of lighthearted energy and you are ready for a new adventure this month, going into January, Scorpio. And I see that you will have a positive outcome because you have Justice, which tells me that you do have positive karma, and that concerning your personal justice, you will have personal justice. So if someone has done you wrong in the past, that will come back and bite that person in the rear. And if you have acted morally and ethically, you will get your justice as well. This just tells me that also you're balancing your energies and you're being as fair as you can. I feel that you're acting ethically. I feel that you are going to get what you deserve in this situation, and it will be fair. It may not seem fair, but you should know that whatever this is, if it's in the courts or if it's a contract, it will be fair. However, as a major arcana, I will tell you the energy is out of your hands, but you will have what you deserve coming to you, and it will be fair for all parties concerned. So going into the future, I see three people here. I see someone with the characteristics of the King of Swords. So this is going to be an older person, male or female. If this is a male, he has very strong personality, a very logical, fair business person. Could have Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius in their chart. And I see that this person is very fond of you. They will be acting kindly towards you. They will be sharing some memories of the past with you. This may be a reunion with someone from the past, a blast from the past, someone that you knew in a previous life. And I see that this person has nothing but kindness to offer you. This could also be someone who is involved in the law. Because it did just come after the Justice card, so this could be someone that is an accountant, lawyer, bookkeeper, works in law enforcement, or is just simply does things by the books and is very kind of emotionally distant. I would say this person is very polite and upfront with you about matters, but I do see that this person is acting in a very sweet, caring manner and is possibly even has memories of the past that he would like to share with you, or he or she would like to share with you. And here I also have two more people. I have a water sign. This is going to be another Scorpio or Pisces. Could be, what's the other water sign? Cancer. And I see that this person, if this person is not you, I believe this could be you, are just full of love. You're overflowing with emotions. I see you following your heart, following your passions. It seems that this is some joyous occasion. It could be some kind of reunion or some kind of date that you go on or some kind of encounter. And I feel that your heart is just overflowing with positive emotions. You feel that you have unconditional love. You feel very much loved. And I have another person here that looks to be in your life. And this is going to be a queen, so she will be more mature than you. If this is not you, it will be another Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. It doesn't have to be a water sign. She can just have the attributes of a water sign. But unlike this younger person here who's overflowing with unconditional love, this person is struggling with their emotions. It seems that they're emotionally imbalanced and over emotional is what I would say. This person could just be crying a lot or weepy or just have some kind of hormonal imbalance even. But the reason for that is because they have the Four of Pentacles. So it seems like this person has a tight control over how much emotion that they may just not open up to you right away. They may kind of clamp down on their emotions a bit. And instead of kind of opening up or even showing you how they feel, they may be a bit conservative on the outside, but this person is coming across as someone who's over emotional and has issues with balancing their emotions. And I see that you have a decision that you need to make, but for some reason you are unable to decide what you should do, because with the Two of Swords it says that you have two concepts in your mind or two ideas of how things should be done, and I feel that in your heart you know what to do because she's blindfolded. She has to use her intuition here. This is a decision you have to make with your mind, but what I see is a stalemate situation where you don't feel like you have enough information to move forward, and so you're essentially stuck with this stalemate situation. And I feel that it has to do with three people, one of which could be you, or this could be three different people entirely. However, I am seeing a gentleman here, a lady, and another lady, and one of them seems to be younger than the other two. The queen is certainly as mature as the king, so we could even be looking at a family here, or we could be looking at just people that you associate with on a daily basis. Now your outcome is the Three of Cups reversed. So this does talk about some gossiping that might be going on, or I am getting some jealousy and a love triangle. If that is not the case, then the Three of Cups reversed does talk about trouble with friends. So you may be at the beginning of January be experiencing some issues with a group of friends, or having some issues if you're in a love triangle, or if you are in a relationship that's not just one person, it's two other people involved. There could be some jealousy or some gossiping going on. So something to keep in mind there. I'm going to go ahead and pull an oracle card for you from my Oracle Mermaids Oracle deck by Lucy Cavendish. Spirit, what is the overall message you have for Scorpio? For the sign of Scorpio for December 21st through January the 4th, 2015. What is the overall spiritual message for Scorpio for January 4th? December 21st through January 4th, 2016. I apologize if I said the dates wrong. Spirit knows what I'm talking about, though. Spirit is always with me and can read my mind, even when my words are completely erroneous. And I'm going to just do one more shuffle for good luck for my Scorpios. Looks like you're going to get an upright card, so let's see what you get. Divination. Okay, so this card does say prophecy, fate, destiny, future fortune. Let's take a look at that meaning of this card. I am reading from the Oracle Mermaids deck by Lucy Cavendish, and that is card 15. But to you, the mermaids have come via this card, and they say to you that you too have the gift of seeing the possibilities, of knowing and feeling out the fate. And they know that as a fellow mare being, one who has been born of the great sea mother, you too can work with the gift of seeing in many directions at once. It is as if you can stare into water and see ripples of what could be. The mermaids are oracles, sibyls of the sea, and you too have the power to connect with the divine. And this power can be activated as you teach yourself the wisdom of the sea. There must be discipline and purpose to your movement. Instruction is coming, and they will deliver it through dreams and visions. There will be signs, and there will be omens, and the symbols will come to you. You will dream, and while these dreams may be cryptic, or a vision may seem to be unrelated to what is currently taking place, the universe and the ocean of consciousness and possibilities is calling to you to listen and to hear and read the signs. Become aware and hear them whisper on the shoreline of consciousness. Learn to read an oracle like this one, work with spreads for focus and discipline, and conduct readings for friends. You have a gift, Scorpio. It is time to train and then to exercise it with responsibility and beauty. So I feel that some of you will be getting some information through your dreams or visions. And if you don't already currently practice any divination, I feel that you, some of you are gifted and do have this gift. So you may try picking up some oracle cards. There are plenty to choose from on Amazon or your local bookstore. But I feel that you will be getting some kind of prophetic message either through your dreams or through some kind of fortune telling mechanism. Some of you, I know some of you actually are telepathic and can also receive dream messages. So pay attention to your dreams this month. Pay attention to your visions, at least over the next 2 weeks, because I feel like you're going to be getting some information that's going to alert you to something in your consciousness that you need to be more aware of, and that could possibly be prophetic for you. So very interesting. I love to get that card. It's very beautiful. And of course, I always know that Scorpios are some of the most intuitive psychics out there. You rule the underworld, you rule the underwater, the consciousness, the water of consciousness, which is our emotional selves. So I feel that you will be very intuitive this month, and I feel that you will also be getting some some dream symbols, some dream information, some prophecies through these visions. So pay attention to that, and let me know what you come up with. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this reading, Scorpio, and look forward to putting out your love forecast for January, so stay tuned. Okay, take care, bye-bye.